What is up, guys? Welcome to my trailer breakdown for The Flash, Season 4, Episode 17, titled Null and Annoying, and let's just get straight into the trailer.
I know this is serious.
You got an odd way of showing it.
Just that any time that I'm afraid, I make jokes.
Always knew you were lightweight, Ralph.
She's filled you with helium.
Maybe you should try to burp yourself down like Charlie Bucket.
I swear, Ralph. All right, where is she?
Look and fly, Flash!
Ralph!
I know what I'm doing!
He's gonna fall to his death!
The Flash. All new episodes return Tuesday, April 10th on the CW.
So something pretty crazy or unprecedented about this trailer or episode is that we have nothing to go off of other than the trailer and maybe a character description here and there. That is it. There's no synopsis and there's no promotional photos. The reason there are no synopsis, or there is no synopsis, and there is no promotional photos is because the episode's not actually coming out till April 10th, which is in a little less than a month. So there is no promotional photos and synopsis because usually they release those like 2 weeks, usually 2 weeks before the episode comes out, and then since the episode is not coming out for another like 3.5 weeks, or it's around 3 weeks, I think it's like actually exactly 3 weeks. Because of that, we don't have a synopsis or promotional photos yet. I think we are going to get one in a week, and I probably will break down that synopsis along with the promotional photos, but at this point, all we have is the trailer and also a character description. And really, and on top of all that, the trailer, it doesn't give anything away other than who they're fighting. That is it. It is one of these, it's going to be one of these villain of the week bus meta comedic episodes that is it. There doesn't look to be a lot of story in it. Doesn't look to be a lot to talk about either. So all that put together will probably make this video one of my shorter trailer breakdowns as of late, because usually my trailer breakdowns are over 10 minutes. I don't think this one will be, because there's not much to talk about. Although something I do have to talk about is the fact that this season is on another break. This is insane. It's just because each show is going on separate breaks. If they were going on the same break the same weeks, it would probably be less jarring, but like it seems like we're having a new break every other week, which is just insane. And even without that, this is like the third break this year, and I'm sick of it. I don't think there's ever been these many breaks since the beginning of the Arrowverse. The reason is because there were the Olympics and then March Madness. So I guess they had to take their shows off for those things, but even still, it is really annoying to keep on having these breaks over and over and over again. Having one singular long break between December and January is fine. That is okay. Just get it over with. But having these like 2 or 3 week breaks in between is a little annoying. So the character in this trailer and who will be the main villain of the week and I think the new bus meta is Null. In the comics, Null is actually male, and he has the power of gravity manipulation. He could just manipulate gravity. The fact that he's male and he's female in the show would bother me if it's a character that I knew before, because I've never heard of this character before. It seems like with this being Season 4, they're really grasping for straws in terms of villains of the week. They're really looking to the bottom of the barrel to characters I've never heard of, such as Null. So since they're gender bending him, it doesn't really matter to me. The only thing that matters is if there's no point to it, then why do it? I don't understand that mindset. The only reason to gender bend someone is if you're going to put them in if you want to put them in a romantic relationship with somebody, like somebody who is only attracted to that gender. I don't really know. There's rarely ever a reason to gender bend the character. So when they do, it does bother me to an extent, but it doesn't bother me that much in this case because I've never heard of this character. If it was somebody like a much bigger character, then it would bother me. But Null is going to be the main villain of this week, and like I said, there is a character description for this episode, and that character is Null. So the character description for Null reads: an accomplished jewel thief who has escaped capture for a long time, has the ability to manipulate gravity, sassy but dangerous. That doesn't really tell us much that we didn't already know. We already knew that she manipulated gravity by the fact that her comic book counterpart does the same thing, as well as the fact that she does it in the trailer. It seems like in the trailer, Caitlin at least says that she fills people with helium so that they float up, but I don't think that's the case. I think that she can just manipulate gravity so that she simulates you being filled with helium, because if it was just a helium thing, how would she be just stuck on this wall? Because if she was filled with helium, she would float up, but if she wasn't, she would just fall down. So she's just manipulating gravity so she can fly, she can stick to walls without falling, she can manipulate gravity. But Caitlin is just saying that because I think she's like simulating the fact that you're filled with helium so that you float up, because she's manipulating the gravity around you. And we also learned that she is a jewel thief, which means that she is going to be a bad guy. Most of the bus metas at this point, as far as I remember, are actually not. They were actually mostly just there by accident. Like, the only ones who were actually bad guys were Kilgore and the Dwarf Star guy and Black Bison. I think that was it. All the rest were actually not bad people, like Hazard and the guy with the tears and the first guy that DeVoe took over. I don't really remember their names fully, but most of them were not bad guys. I mean, also Ralph, he's clearly not a bad guy. So this is technically a diversion from the norm at this point, which is that most of them were good people. This is a bad guy, which means that she's probably not going to be that two-dimensional or three-dimensional. I don't really know which one is what. I don't really know which one you're supposed to say. You're supposed to say that you're supposed to be three-dimensional, but you're two-dimensional, or are you two-dimensional but one-dimensional is bad? I don't really know, but I'm just gonna say that I don't think she's gonna be the most two-dimensional or three-dimensional character ever. I think she's gonna be pretty one-dimensional. I think she's just gonna be a villain of the week, and that is it. She's definitely either going to get taken over by DeVoe, which I do not want to see because there's just too many bodies he's changed at this point. At this point, he should just get Ralph's powers without Ralph losing his powers or his life, so that he can transform back into Neil Sandilands or Clifford DeVoe. I think that would be optimal at this point. Just him getting Ralph's powers without Ralph losing his life or his powers, that would be perfect. I don't know how he would do it, but that is what needs to be done. But Null will, I think, definitely be a villain of the week who has no character development, is just a villain of the week just to be there, just to further the plot of the bus metas and to fill an episode out of the 23. It is a little crazy that we're having to wait an entire month or 3 weeks for a filler episode, but I guess that's what happens when March Madness is interrupting your schedule. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the trailer in the comments down below. Also, follow me on Twitter or click the notification icon, the bell right next to the subscribe button, so that you get daily notifications for my videos, because YouTube seems to not be really updating their subscription box at the moment, which is ridiculously stupid. But make sure to do that, or follow me on Twitter. Either way works better than YouTube itself, YouTube's subscription thing. But anyway, let me know what you thought about the trailer in the comments down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.